Hey guys, I'm back. My name is Malessea or Melissa or Artemisia. I go by all three. So this is going to be a general reading for Taurus for September 19th through the 28th. And I went ahead and pre-shuffled your cards, Taurus. So we'll just tap into your energy and get your cards laid out. If you do watch this later, feel free to fast forward through any of the shuffling or me pulling the cards. All right, so just a second here. Let's put these over here. Okay, getting away from me. Hold on. Okay. All right, let me clear these out of the way. My rings are like not staying. Stay. Okay. Okay, Taurus. So if you want, you can look at the front row as starting with the 19th or energy from a few days before, leading forward and going to the 28th. But again, take it how it resonates for you. So you have the Empress upright, the 10 of Swords upright, and the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. And you have the Chariot in reverse, the 9 of Cups in reverse, and the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. So Taurus, the Emperor's card is all about a confident woman, confident businesswoman. Again, it doesn't have to be male or female, it's just a woman in the card. It can also be seen as a fertility card, and if you're not wanting to have a baby or you're not a woman. Fertility can also be creativity, birthing of a new project, something like that. So really nice card. And then you have the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is basically needing a rest, a really deep rest. Can be talking about betrayal or stab in the back or just overcome and exhausted with a lot of different things happening in the mental energy, feeling like you're in darkness and just a lot of chaotic energy. If it's not about you, it could be the person or the situation, like I always say. But you see this woman laying down on some rocks in the water, and there's all these swords all around her. And swords in tarot are the mental energy or your intellect. So it could be that you are too much in your head, Taurus. That's another way of looking at it. Let's see. And then you have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Five of Pentacles, when it's upright, is all about feeling left out in the cold and looking for some type of refuge. Can be, in this card you see like the church in the background. A lot of times somebody wants to warm up and they're homeless or something, they'll go into a church if the shelter is full or whatever. So it doesn't have to be for you religious significance unless you take it that way. But again, the main theme when it's in the upright is just looking for hope, for inspiration, that last thing that can save you, that just takes you out of the cold. So when it's in the reverse, it's talking about coming out of that energy, but that could be something that was going on for you in the recent past. And then that could be something that's also affecting why the Chariot is in reverse. Normally when the Chariot is upright, it's all about change and movement. With the horse that you see here, there's actually two horses. One is like a water horse and the other one's an actual horse. And he's charging forward on his chariot. And so it can be talking about some type of stagnant energy when it's upside down. And since it's following the Five of Pentacles in reverse, can be that even though you're coming out of the cold and you found some refuge and some inspiration or some last hope, that you still need time to process that. And so things are slowing down for you, or they were going too fast before in some way and you had to slow it down. Okay, and with the Nine of Cups in reverse, it can be talking about something that was really fruitful and organized and finding the honey in life, because when you see the card in upright, you see a honeybee at the bottom, and she's got all her cups, she's got her prosperity, abundance, 9 being almost 10, so something coming to a completion if it was this way, but because it's upside down, it's talking about basically something not being quite ready. Again, when I was talking about the Chariot, needing things to slow down, that's kind of the energy that I'm picking up here. And then you have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. The Seven of Pentacles is a person, when it's in the upright, is looking at all the abundance and hard work that they've done. It also can be looking at all the hard work that they still need to do. There's still a lot of fruit that needs to be picked off the tree. So when it's upside down, it can be talking about you're not able to see what still needs to be done, and maybe it's not coming to you in a clear way yet, because you're not able to see the nectar of life and the abundance, if it is about money or resources or time or something here. So I went ahead and pre-shuffled your confirmation cards. So let's go ahead and pull some for you and see if we can get some more messages for you, Taurus. Oops, sorry. Make sure the radio is turned down. Commercials. Okay. Make my fish pile go fishing for tarot for Taurus. Messages for Taurus for September 19th. Messages for Taurus. Messages for Taurus. Hold on. Oh, I gotta flip back. Wait. Get it back in. Okay, one more. Stay out of my room. Oh, okay. Let me clear these out. Hold on. Okay. Ooh, double Empress. You got another Empress upright over the other Empress. You have eight of Cups upright. Sorry, I had to count. I was like, yeah. And then you have the Nine of Swords in reverse. Okay, Empress. Oh my God. Okay, Taurus, you are Empress. All right, now go ahead with your bad self. Again, yeah. So being fertile, it can be with ideas or being fertile with money, or actually fertile with a baby. Take it how it resonates for you. But again, the Empress is also the businesswoman of the tarot, so she's really good at handling her business. And so she also has enlightenment. She's holding her scepter and she's got her crown on. She's in nature. And she's also known as someone who's really in her feminine power, however that resonates for you. See there. So yeah, when that's confirming the Empress upright and the Chariot in reverse, it's kind of saying the same energy that we were talking about before, is that if something was moving too fast for you in regards to a project or a birth of a new idea or something, possibly you needed more time to slow it down. And with the Nine of Cups upright, again, this is confirming that stagnant energy. The Ten of Swords I was talking about, with just feeling mentally exhausted, coming out of, or not coming out of, but like with the Ten of Swords, it's overthinking, right? It could be overthinking. So with this card, it's walking away from everything and making no action. With the Nine of Cups, you see this little guy walking away. And like that's the stagnant energy that I was talking about. Again, with the Nine of Cups in reverse, not being able to find the nectar of life or find the abundance that is around you, the person you're dealing with. And then this is good when the Nine of Swords is in reverse, because it's coming out of some type of anxiety at night, that worry, sleeplessness, coming out of that energy because it's upside down. So when it's confirming the Five of Pentacles in reverse and the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, coming out of the cold, coming out of looking for refuge, hopefully, you found it, or the person you're dealing with has found it at this time and is able to still see that, work needs to be done, and isn't afraid of that, or isn't afraid of looking at even the accomplishments that you've had or they've had. Oops, sorry, the thing just moved. So yeah, I think, Taurus, that, towards the 28th, or, next week, the end of next week, hopefully, you'll be coming out of that energy and able to see what small steps you can take forward. You don't have to go at anyone else's pace if you don't have to, if it's not a time constraint that someone else is putting on you, and you have the ability to slow it down, and can do so safely, then I would take your time, but also give yourself credit for what you've been through, and yeah, just get out of your head a little bit. Taurus is an earth sign, so maybe you need to do some more grounding. I think I've said in another Taurus reading how I have a lot of Taurus friends, and sometimes I feel like they need like extra sleep sometimes more than other signs. I don't know, that's just something that I've observed. And so, maybe 8 hours is not enough, especially if you're too much in your head. That can exhaust you, more than your physical body sometimes even. So just really take time for yourself and find some rest. But anyway, let's pull you some quick oracle cards before you go, Taurus. Yeah, so I pre-shuffled these cards, so let's start with the animal spirit guides. Okay. Additional messages for Taurus. Okay, and you got Wolverine. All right. And it says you are a lot tougher than you think you are. Okay, I like that. Very nice, Taurus. Okay, give me a second to clear this out, and we'll get one more oracle card. Get our fairy cards. I did shuffle these, so I'll just spread them out here. No way. It's the same card that Aries got. What the hell? Okay, so when that happens, I do believe it can be some collective energy. I'm not an astrologer. I have a list of all my favorite readers in the description box below, and I have two on there that are astrologers. I know we have 5 planets in retrograde right now. I know the 22nd is the autumn equinox. And on the 17th, we went into the new moon in Virgo. But yeah, that's that's pretty much all I know right now. So hopefully I can just remember what I just read. Let me move this out of the way. So yeah, with this card, I would think it was basically talking about using the different dimensions that we have in life, and obviously this is the fairy oracles, so the fairies, to help you to be able to get your manifestation powers up or get them back where they used to be. And also taking help from other people if you need it. It was basically saying something about not needing to do everything on your own, which I know can be hard for Tauruses because they can be a little stubborn. I mean, who isn't? You know, it's a generalization, but you are the bull, you know. And if there's a situation that you're dealing with or yourself with these other cards on the table, it may be really hard to try to ask for help in some way, but know that you can. And if you don't feel comfortable doing that with friends or family, you know, there's always online resources for mental health and other stuff if it relates to that, where you can do stuff anonymously. So no one needs to be in your business if that's something you want to do. But let me just skim it real quick again, make sure I didn't leave anything out. I think that's what I read earlier, though. Can't have a short-term memory, so let's see if it's right. Yeah, it says to recognize and utilize our own wisdom, depend on our own strength, and to acknowledge and work with our own good qualities. Acknowledgement, what I was talking down here with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. You know, acknowledge the things that you've been through. Yes, you still need, there's still hard work that needs to be done, but acknowledge your own accomplishments. And then it says you don't have to do everything alone. This card reminds us to make the connections and to have the insights that will help us to accept wisdom, energy, and assistance from other realms, especially the realms of the singers and the fairies. It says this presence of this card also should suggest something new is being brought into being into our lives. And that can be, again, the two Empress upright cards that you got when I was talking about the creativity of a new project or a new business or an actual baby, if that's what you want. Movement into the light is occurring. It's a time for taking action, passing on our blessings and learnings for service given from a position of strength. Okay. And that's pretty self-explanatory. So I will stop there, Taurus, and take a picture of your cards. I am posting the screenshot of each zodiac sign's layout for all my readings. You're not able to post pictures at all on YouTube until you have a certain amount of followers. So I've been putting them on my Facebook page for my business, my candle business. So you can find all that info in the description box below. Thank you guys so much for watching. And if you want a personal reading and go into depth into any other areas, you can also email me or check out my website. All right, thank you guys so much, and I'll be back in a few minutes with Gemini. All right, bye.